Today I will close my eyes and pick a country totally randomly. I will not look at the globe as I spin it. Then I will stare at that country and tell you everything you need to know about that country for 15 minutes. So get your notebooks. This will be a learning experience, and you're welcome. The country of Canada. All right? Country of Canada. Let me double check. Yes. The country of Canada. I will now fix my gaze. Oh, I gotta fix that. 15-minute timer. I will fix my gaze on Canada. I will not break my gaze until 15 minutes are up, and you'll know everything you need to know about Canada. Okay, okay. Let's put that there. Canada. Oh, Canada. Canada has a favorite song. It's called Oh, Canada. They even use it as an anthem. Oh, Canada. And they have some French words in it that are difficult to remember. Terra de nos, something like that. They're singing about the earth. They love to sing about the earth, the land in Canada. Oh, they love the land. They love the dirt. Canadians love putting their fingers in the dirt. That's why they sing about it in the anthem. Favorite song. They love getting in the dirt, rooting about in the dirt. Canadians love it. I'm not saying they're, messy or anything, but they do love to get in the dirt. They love to plant things. They love to dig things up. But their focus on the dirt is so extreme. They're always burying things in the dirt. They love to bury treasure. Canada has among the most buried treasure spots in the world. They're very proud of it. They get in there with the treasures. Some of the treasures are gold, some are silver, and some really not that valuable metals, but they like it. They bury the treasure for enjoyment. There's not much to do in Canada because it's very, very cold. You may want to write this down. Canada is an extremely cold country. Very low temperatures, freezing winds all the time, rain, freezing rain, ice storms, hail storms. They have some of the largest hail in the world. You'll hear about hailstones the size of golf balls sometimes. That's nothing for Canadians. They have hailstones the size of basketballs. They go down, they destroy vehicles with the hailstones. They're just enormous. Some of the hailstones, it is my understanding, weigh up to 500 pounds. So imagine driving around in Canada. You just purchase a new car. It's a nice car. I don't know why you would want to do that in Canada because of the weather and everything else. But you're driving a new car. Maybe it's a new, a Subaru or something. Nice, shiny, maybe that forest green. And then all of a sudden, one of those famous Canadian hailstorms come up, and blam! A 500-pound hailstone hits the hood of your new car, your new Subaru. And that would be bad, but remember, it's not called, just a hailstone, it's a hailstorm. So you have a storm of these hailstones raining down on your new vehicle. Must be terrible for them in Canada. All these huge hailstones raining down on their car. Got to be really tough for them. Got to be tough. Got to feel bad for the Canadians. Maybe, keep a good thought for the Canadians. Canadians also love to eat. They love to eat French fries because, there's Quebec. Quebec's in Canada. It's a very French area of Canada. Everybody's very fancy there, like France. They wear designer clothes all the time and have fashion shows, and they love artwork, always going on about art in Quebec. They love their French fries, so in Quebec, favorite activity is they'll go to an art gallery and get a huge vat of French fries and eat French fries as they look at the art. Very entertaining. Very entertaining for the Quebec. That's a portion of Canada. Other parts of Canada have many, many pine trees. There's more pine trees in Canada than anywhere else on Earth. You might want to write this down. As a matter of fact, parents, if you're watching, you might want to get your kids in here because this will be very beneficial for them, for school. Not many people know as much as I do about the geography of the world, the globe. I have a holistic knowledge of the globe. Don't feel bad. This is one of my skills. I know all about the globe, everywhere. That's why I was confident that I could spin this globe and point anywhere, totally at random, and know everything you need to know about the area. So, don't feel bad. Many of you have other skills, I guess you could call it. Other little things you do. It's funny, this eye is already sort of getting irritated a little bit. I should have maybe put some eye drops in. It's a very, I'm looking at the sea in Canada. You had Canada spread across. Whoa, gotta be careful. Canada spread across. I'm looking at the sea. The sea is kind of doing something weird to me. Sort of having like a triple C effect. Very disturbing. Very disturbing. Painful on this eye. This one now too, because I'm sort of looking between the A and the N. That's also not pleasant. No, it's not pleasant. Probably should have done the eye drops before this. Anyway, Canada, great country. A lot of hockey players in Canada. Many, many hockey players. They play hockey all the time. That's all they mostly think about in Canada. That's why it's very difficult for them to get any work done, because they're always thinking about hockey. They're always, everywhere you go, people walk around with hockey sticks. As a matter of fact, they believe it's 8 out of every 10 Canadians carries a hockey stick with them everywhere they go. And, the other 2 are considered pariahs. They're sort of the hipsters of Canada. And you can tell a hipster in Canada because they're not carrying a hockey stick. And of course, they feel that it makes them cooler than the other Canadians. But the other Canadians hold those, the non-hockey stick Canadians, they hold them in contempt. And it gets bad. I'm not going to lie. It gets bad from time to time, so You kids at home, I mean, you have to be tolerant. If someone chooses not to carry a hockey stick everywhere, which they're ungainly because they're very long. Most hockey sticks range from about 8 to 12 feet. So it's very difficult to get on and off buses. You know, people have to navigate with these large hockey sticks everywhere. So it is a challenge. But they are proud of hockey and they think of hockey. And they want to let everyone know that they are constantly thinking about hockey. So this is the case in Canada. And the hipsters, for all, and very good reasons, I'm sure. They don't want the hockey sticks. It sets them apart. They look a little different. Walk around, probably much easier to get around. And they're going in and out of coffee shops all the time. So I guess it does help if you don't have the hockey sticks when you're going into coffee shops. That C is really starting to get to me. Folks at home, I don't recommend you try this. I don't recommend you do this. But if you do, you'll want to get some eye drops in there. You want to get some eye drops. That C is a violent, violent letter on the eye. It's as if the letter C has it in for me. I know, it sounds crazy, right? How can a letter have it in for me? It's essentially a symbol. It's inanimate. How could it have it in for me? The C on this globe is placed there, but it has no thoughts of its own. Yet it feels as though it does, because it's attacking this eye. I'm not letting you off the hook either, because although you're not as malevolent as the C, you're getting to me. You're getting to me. Probably aspire to be just as, dare I say, evil as the letter C, challenging me to break my stare and ruin this video, ruin this geography lesson. To what purpose, right? But of course, is it impossible that these letters are conscious? Comment below. Is it impossible? If all is consciousness, maybe C and his less adept attacker friend, A, are conscious. And they're going right at me. The C, by the way, is just outside of Alberta. The A is in Alberta. This is a region in Canada, Alberta, known for potatoes. They grow enormous potatoes in Alberta. Huge. And of course, just like the hailstones, the potatoes are outsized. They are outsized here. Huge. They grow to the size of pumpkins in Canada, which of course helps them because they're always inside due to the weather. And of course, they eat a lot of potatoes to stay warm. And of course, there's Quebec, which we already talked about. They eat an unbelievable amount of French fries. Unbelievable amount. Oddly enough, too, in Quebec, they use a lot of French language. But you might think they call French fries there pommes frites, which is the French word for French. I guess it's word or phrase. 2 words. French fry. Pommes frites. Anyway, that's the French word or phrase for not so fast, see? Not so fast. That's the French word or phrase for fried potatoes cut in strips. But of course, in Quebec, you'd think you'd order pommes frites, but they get very angry in Quebec if you say pommes frites. They don't like it. And you think everything else got to be in French, except that one, for some reason. Say pommes frites, I mean, you might find yourself in an altercation with somebody in Quebec. I mean, Canada, wild place. Wild place. From the pine trees to the giant potatoes, the hailstones, Quebec, the hockey sticks, it's just a crazy place. Also in Canada, many... There we go. I thank you very much. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And you're welcome.